Very happy to see you here in our brand new track of the Mindtrek conference, focusing on the future-proof and sustainable digitalization. My name is Hanna Niemi-Hugaerts. I'm the Executive Director from TIEKE, the Finnish Information Society Development Center, and we are the partner for this track in Mindtrek. We will have a very exciting day full of different perspectives towards the future-proof and sustainable technology today, and I will be giving a brief insight on TIEKE's connection to this topic, and then kind of give an overview of what is to be expected during this day. So my name is Hanna Niemi-Hugaerts. As I said already, I have a background on data economy, digital innovation, developer engagement and co-creation of digital services, especially in the smart city context, but now of course working with TIEKE more also on the national perspective. TIEKE's mission is to ensure that and help to build Europe, including Finland as part of it, to become a competitive, renewable and humane society where both organizations and individuals can take advantage of the possibilities presented by data, digitalization and technology at large. Our vision is to be a well-known and trustworthy influencer, networker and accelerator in the domains which are our brand new thematic, strategical thematic domains of digital skills, data economy, digital finance and digital sustainability. Our members present quite well the different range of players in information society development and digitalization. We have large corporations, the public sector, as well as smaller associations that are active in the development of this domain. We are effective player in this field, so we of course have our members as a core collaboration partners in this field, but then we reach around a network of 1,000 international and national organizations who are all working together with us in this field. We have experience on more than 100 projects, and currently we have 16 ongoing development projects. And if any of these topics that you will hear more about today are of your interest, we are very eager also to collaborate on development projects on these topics, whether they are EU funded, locally funded or sponsored projects. We run a wide range of events ourselves, and then we also in addition partner in events like today. And our own events reach around 6,000 people who are signed up per year. And our communications, meaning our newsletters, website and so forth, reach around 15,000 people annually. So our question today is that are we really leveraging technology in a future-proof manner? And we have approached this topic in from three different aspects. From the environmental and climate point of view, then the regulation and the fair playing ground point of view, and then the trust and value creation point of view. And we see that all of these are there are challenges that we need to solve while we are leveraging technology in society today and in the future. If you look at the environment and climate, one of the sessions today will go more in depth, so I'm not going to that, but just to give a bit of overview. The ICT sector is estimated to produce around 4 to 10% of all emissions globally. And this is from the climate and environmental strategy for the Finnish ICT sector, which we will be hearing more about after my brief talk. Then the usage of natural resources, whether it's for technology critical elements of devices, whether it's for battery metals and minerals, or whether it's for other elements, metals and minerals, are also taking a toll on our planet, and we need to tackle this through advancing with circular economy and of course rethinking the way we are using and manufacturing these devices. The ICT impacts of environment throughout the life cycle has to be taken into account. So if you look at products from Apple, for example, the production stage is responsible for 70% of the environmental impacts, and the usage is around 20%. For mobile devices, the consumption during use is also around 20%, and other stages of life cycle around 80%. These are numbers from Motiva. But of course, ICT, we cannot also forget that ICT has a huge positive impact on environmental and climate issues as well. So the positive handprint is something that we need to, of course, focus on maximizing. We will hear more about the possibilities that the handprint aspects offer also later today. Then the second topic is this regulation and fair playing ground. So until the recent years, we could say that the digital economy has been kind of like a Wild West. So those who are the strongest or who can set the terms have been setting the terms how data, for example, is used in different services. Role of these digital giants has become very influential, not just in the economical aspects, but also how the experience of this information society is for most of us, and what kind of opportunities we have as individuals to operate in this digital environment. European Commission has identified gatekeeper companies and what defined the criteria for being a gatekeeper company, and created regulatory restrictions for organizations that operate in such role. And also we will hear more about this and the and also the opportunities that it can offer for those companies who are seeking to find a new role in the digital economy. And then also, like I said, it will create, or the aim is to create fairer rules for smaller players regarding whether it's about companies utilizing these marketplaces of larger companies, or other players or smaller ICT companies who are aiming to develop new services to compete with the current large players. So also you will hear more about this and the possibilities, and also the responsibilities that this regulation will bring to the ICT field and the customers of the services provided by the ICT sector. And then the third topic is that the trust, we need to make sure that we will, for us to have a flourishing information society and digital economy, there needs to be a certain amount of trust so that people don't steer away from these services, but will continue to use them and use them for the benefit or for the greater good of the society. And it is an issue in the study of Sitra, the Finnish Innovation Fund, in 2019, the 42% of Finnish respondents felt that the lack of trust is limiting them from using digital services. And this was a higher percentage than in some of the other comparative countries. We need to make sure that we can unlock the value of data for the society, but also for the individuals themselves, so that they can be on the steering wheel regarding the use of their own data, and make sure that there are technologies allowing this, but also that the regulation is providing them the rights that they need to be able to do so. And then the last issue is that also this is, of course, a resilience, security, and skills issue. So we need to have a digital infrastructure that is safe, and also in the cybersecurity and data security aspects. But it also is a skills issue, because often, of course, the biggest risk is the person between the seat and the computer. So we need to make sure that we all have enough skills to operate in this new regulatory framework and with around the new technologies. So, to dive more deeper into this and provide all of you with a kind of insight in these topics, have a bit of the big picture, but also to know what kind of tools and support there is available for you when you are interested in making sure or tackling these issues. We have arranged this day to 3 different sessions. So the first one will be the Green ICT session, how to develop, procure and compare sustainable ICT solutions. There will be great speakers kind of going from the big picture and the Finnish national strategy level to then the practical guidelines and tools. Then we will have lunch, and then the second session will focus on, and it will be held in Finnish, it will focus on the current and upcoming data and digitalization regulation, and how we as organizations or as individuals can claim the rights that this provides to us, but also prepare and make sure that our solutions are future-proof also in this aspect. And then the third session will dive more into the data responsibility, how to tackle that in your organization, and AI ethics. And we will have also there a good kind of overview of tools and have a discussion between the private and public sector organizations, how they see this and what steps they have already taken to advance with this topic. So with this, I really hope that all of you are already, and that's probably why you are here, you feel that this future-proof digitalization is already in full speed. And I hope that this program will be enjoyable to you and help you to kind of jump on board on the future-proof and sustainable digitalization today.